welcome to ComfortTV.channel, your number one spot for everything information, entertainment, and news. This is the real side, and I am Gold Chemila. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Today, we turn our attention to a story that has gripped public attention across Nigeria: the unfolding dispute between Regina and her husband, Sen.Ned Nwoko. What began as an unconventional marriage between a celebrated Nollywood actress and a prominent businessman and politician has now turned into something more complex. High-stakes disputes involving allegations of manipulation, drug abuse, physical abuse, and legal recognition. The actress Regina claims she was manipulated and isolated from her support network, her family. On the other side, Senator Nwoko has publicly accused her family of enabling substance abuse and of harassing the household. The situation raises far-reaching questions about power dynamics in relationships, the role of age and status differentials, trust and autonomy, and the way personal disputes have become public spectacle in the social media age. Over the next few minutes, we'll unpack the timeline of events and reflect on what this means for wider conversation about relationships and public life in Nigeria. Remember, we're not here to cast judgment. We don't have the right to do that. We're just going to discuss about how the drama is unfolding. And as you can see, I'm not in the studio alone. I have with me two amazing people to help throw more light into our topic of discussion. First, welcome NC Slim. It's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And the beautiful Miss Marvelous. You might remember her from the last episode. Welcome, Miss Marvelous. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Dear viewers, sit down, grab whatever you need to grab, your popcorn, your chin-chin. Grab your friends and family also to be a part of this discussion. Before we dive into the topic of discussion, please make sure to like this video and share so that your loved ones too will be a part of this discussion. Stay seated. I'm going to ask you, MC Slim, this marriage went from being celebrated to now being something that has become a public spectacle. Everybody now putting their mouths in their business. Before, young people, especially those within Regina Daniels' age gap, were looking forward to marrying an Odogu spender, someone that would just take them out of struggles of the economy. But now the private struggle that this couple are going through has now become everyone's business. What do you have to say about that?
Well, it's so funny that something young people once adored, loved, young ladies were praying for it. At this point now, it's playing out in a very different way. And at this point now, so many questions have been asked. Did she make the right decision, or was she wrong? And at this point now, it has become a public opinion, and everybody just throwing in their own two cents and everything. And the most funny thing is that once your private struggles becomes public, both the sensible and the non-sensible, they will have an opinion. Now, what I would advise at this point, don't take anything you see on social media. Don't take any advice that you see on social media.
This is an advice to the couple.
Everyone
involved.
With anybody involved in this thing personally, don't take what you see on social media, you understand? These are the times you need your family and friends to come together to resolve this. It's not a social media issue.
Yeah. Miss Marvelous, Senator Nwoko, the husband in this situation, accused his wife of substance abuse. Now, when a partner comes out to make this claim, what implications do you think there are?
Okay, thank you. The implications it will have on with whoever the spouse is
Regina in this
case, it will make her feel less of herself. It will make her opinion will not matter again in the public because she's a public figure. So anything she says, nobody will want to listen to her. Nobody will even want to see what she's saying, if it's valid or
Because
it's
she
not
now
valid,
has
because they
that-
feel that she's talking under the influence of drugs.
Wow.
Do you understand? So the implications are much. It will just do her more harm than yes.
Okay, Regina's family, and aside the father, we'll get to the father in time. Regina's family, especially the mother, has been involved in this whole issue. The mother and the brother, especially, from accusing Ned of alienating their daughter and sister, just closing her off from seeing family members, and then accusing him of physical violence against the sister, accusing him of treating the sister like a nobody in the house. Because even in Regina's words, these were the first words that came out to the public. In Ned's house, I am nothing. But in my own house, I am a queen. Yeah. What do you think the role of the family should be in this situation? With the way they are going about it, the mother and the brother especially, do you think they are helping her or just making matters worse for her?
Me, I would say I don't see any better way of resolving this than the both families coming together and resolve it amicably. They should talk about it, communicate about how to do it. So if they are helping her, most definitely they're trying to help her out of the situation. But it's depending on how they are fighting for her. They might choose to fight in the wrong route and it might cause another thing entirely. So the fighting now, it has to be if they will fight it with sense or they will fight it with more, like make it more difficult for her to come out from it. Exactly. So it's either they are helping her or you're making it worse.
How about you?
I think in situations like this, emotions comes in. And I think you want to help somebody. Yes. So I think when you are dealing with matters like this, you take out emotions. I know it to be difficult as a mother, as a brother, but you take out the emotions. Now, when the brother came out and was saying things on social media that they are beating the sister, you understand?
And even threatening.
Yeah, threatening. That was why he got arrested. Yeah. You understand? He's trying to, that's the love of a brother for a sister. But because of the emotions, now, you say things, you flare and you say things that you were not supposed to say. Now, you were now arrested. Now, in that scene, that matter now went another route. You are trying to help your sister, but you are now ending up in prison. You get? So I think take out emotions and deal with this matter very well. If not, if you keep on involving emotions in it, we'll be sentimental about it.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you very much, MC Slim. In this whole situation now, you know how the social media is.
Yeah.
Nigerians are now digging up previous posts, especially the lovely post Regina. We are all in this country. Yeah. Regina, let me use the word pepper them. She was so good at that, posting different pictures, loved up with her husband, what her husband did for her. Is this now will this now put her in the limelight of sort of being a liar? Does it change the reality then? Or does this new revelation of alienating her from her family, physically abusing her, does it change that reality? Or is it because was she covering things up in the eyes of Nigerians? Now, how do you think Nigerians will take it? Was she covering things up then, or she was just trying to make the best out of her situation?
I think at this point now we don't really know what to believe because before this this whole issue came on social media, we saw her celebrating. She went to the club, she was living her lifestyle. She came out on social media and she even made a statement. It is better to cry in a Lamborghini than to cry in a keke. So now the thing is, one thing about Nigerians is that we don't forget, especially when we try to advise you and you now turn it against us, start insulting us. Once trouble comes out, see, Nigerians we are very petty in such a way that even when we want to help you, we remind you of your past. So now, I think with this new revelation, everybody is just confused. If you can look at what is going on social media right now, we don't know who to stand with. Are we standing with Ned? Are we standing with Regina Daniels? You are the one that came out to say that you are enjoying this, that we should leave, your marriage is going on well. Now you're now saying that you are not treated well in your husband's house. And what should we actually believe? We are all confused.
Marvelous, do you have anything to add to that?
What it's not changing anything. Them digging up and it's not going to change it. Rather, it's dropping it on her face that you once told us that you were good in your marriage, so you don't need our advice, and now you're bringing this kind of dispute online. So what do you want us to do? That's how it's just given. It's not going to change anything, honestly. It's just going to keep rubbing things on her face, making her see her mistake with her own eyes.
Okay.
So that's how it just feels.
You know, just like MC Slim mentioned earlier, when situations like this come up, you have public opinion. People will say this, people will say that. Even people that do not know, because like you said, if we are being honest, we do not even know what is really going on. Because this person is saying his own, this person is saying her own. So what do you think the public should do at this point? Because opinions are just, even people are taking side, apart from the family of these people are busy taking side. What do you think public opinion should be at this point in time?
See, the thing is that we can't control public's opinion at this point. We can't control public opinion. But I'm just trying to say this to anyone out there that is trying to take side. Please do it in a good way.
Okay.
Don't do it in such a way that you are damaging Regina.
Okay.
Or don't do it in such a way that you are damaging Nwoko.
Because we do not even know.
Because you don't really know what is going on. Tomorrow now, you might be in a position where you need Regina Daniel's help. And she remembers your comments about her. And she will not help you. Or tomorrow now, you might be in a position that you need Nwoko to sign something for you. And you can look and say, this boy says something about me. So if you want to say something at this point, please be discreet. You understand? Don't take any side. Even if you want to take side, do it wisely. Simple.
Okay. To still stress on public opinion.
Okay.
You know, the norms that are played out in this relationship, social class, age gap, wealth, and then gender. These are things that the public are now using to choose sides in this relationship. How do you think these norms are playing out?
I think it's not playing out well. I was talking to someone the other day about this, because since the original issue, and I don't really like going deep into family issues like that, but I was talking to someone and he was just saying things, and I just said, guy, imagine if it was your sister that was involved. And it was done, we were done with the sister. And I said, imagine if it was Nwoko now, was your brother. How will you handle this thing? And I said, now, try to combine these two things together. You understand? Compress it together. Let us not, because he's wealthy. When this whole matter came up, people came out to say, she said, to cry in a Lamborghini is better. I don't have Lamborghini, I will not say anything. Someone came out to say, this is a matter of, this matter now is about wealthy people. Let wealthy people solve it. Someone came out to say, it's none of my business, it's family issue. Someone said it. So people are supporting this issue now based on gender and for me, I think we should not do that. If we really want to help this issue, we should come out plain. We should look for what is the main problem. Till now, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know what is the main problem. We just feel two people are trying to defend themselves.
They are blind.
And just painting the other person.
Yes. So we don't know. This one came out to say, I am treated like this. This one said, you are a drug. So everybody is trying to defend, so we don't know what is going on. That's just it.
Okay. Thank you very much, James. There's been a lot of talk about drugs, especially for public figures like this. One person is an actress that has a lot of following, especially young people. And the other one is the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And they're just throwing the word drugs about. And what do you think how do you think this will affect, young people especially? Because maybe as adults, we might have had a standard to our life. This thing does not affect us. But these people have young people, especially in this social media age, where everybody has access to phone and all that. How do you think this whole throwing around the word of drug abuse is going to affect the young people following this issue?
Okay, it's going to affect them. It's going to influence them in a negative way, in the sense that I'm looking up to Regina and this is what I'm trying to emulate her life. Then I'm seeing her taking drugs. I'll be like, wow, she took it for antidepressants. So I can, since she takes drugs to avoid being depressed, I can actually take it. Do you understand? So they will see drugs as a normal thing. Like everybody they take drugs, then who I be? Since my role model is doing it. So it's going to tell a negative thing on the youth. It's going to change their mindset of how they use drug and when to use drug. They'll just misuse it. So it has a negative influence on them.
I think apart from adding negative influence on the youth, it also have a negative influence on those people who came out to say it.
Yeah.
The people came out to say it. It having because, for example, now, my dear senator, do you know that a time will come that he will be addressing the public, and people will now look at him and say, "You that got married to a drug addict."
And the funny thing is that we won't have known about this if he didn't bring it out in the first place. For crying out loud, you are a senator of the Federal Republic.
The thing is, if you want to really look at this drug issue, you understand, there's no deep details. The question I keep asking is, how did she start? When did she start? What was the steps taken to stop her from the drugs?
And Regina is saying she started after she got married.
So there's a lot of things in the
takes them to
clear eye. For me, I think, I don't know how this whole drug thing can just disappear.
Can it? I was going to ask, let me just get to the next question. Do you think she can change the narrative, maybe after this whole issue is resolved? Do you think the narrative about her can ever change?
Yes.
Okay.
She can actually rewrite her story.
Okay.
You understand? At this point now, what Regina Daniel needs is someone that can advise her.
Yeah, she needs that figure.
Someone that would advise her well. At this point now, for me, take the phone from Regina Daniels.
Exactly.
Because she keeps posting, and her media are bubbling. She keeps posting like she's living a long
now we now have a new word from her, type shit.
So
I think at this point now, take the phone from her. She needs time to restructure her life and come back again, rebrand her life. This is not the Regina we knew, you understand? So that's just it. She can come back, she can do it.
Like you said, she keeps posting. Now, most recently, she said she made mention of a sex tape involved in this whole issue. She, viewers, I will put the picture of her story in the course of this discussion. Okay. She said a lot of things. Then she now said that there's a sex tape, even though she's not going to get into that. What are we getting? Like you said, this girl needs to just be, people that love her should just draw her close and just keep her away. Yes. There are better ways to solve this. Instead of like the way she's looking at things now, once any idea comes into her head, she'll venture
into it.
Yeah.
I think for me, once I saw that, the moment I saw the sex step thing, I just told myself, no, Ned can't do this.
How? Marvin.
Yes, I said it. Ned will not come out to post this.
Okay.
Do you know why? Do you know why? If it was an ordinary guy, I would say, okay, yes, he really will do it. But Ned has a reputation, so Ned will not.
She brought this one out back.
Now, you brought this one up. We don't even know you have a sex tape. Now, do you know the implication of this thing now? What if tomorrow this sex tape actually leaks and it's not from Ned camp? Do you know that everybody will be blaming Ned?
That's the thing.
Yeah. Wow. And now some people are even accusing her of just seeking attention. Because, like I said, some of these things we don't even need to know.
We don't even know.
Your husband is not even bringing these things out, or bringing them out by yourself. That is why we keep saying she needs people, especially adults that love her, to just draw her close to the
closer.
Before we go on the break, please, I would like us to just throw light into her mother's role in this whole thing, from the marriage and to this point, what her mother's role has been in this issue. Please, Marvelous.
I don't want to put sides, but I just
excuse me, viewers, we are not throwing judgments here. Like I said earlier, we don't have the right to do anything like that. We're just looking at the whole thing unfolding from the sidelines and just discussing what the implications on the both parties, their family members, and the public at large. So
her mother role, as in the role her mother has been playing recently, I don't really think is a mother figure kind of role, because this kind of is for someone that has been in marriage and that know how marriage is, should have called her daughter and say, my dear, this is how to go about this. This is not how to go about it. Stop posting this, stop doing it. Like he said, she needs that motherly care. But I don't even see her mother giving her that care that she even needs. Because
her mother seems to just be interested in trending,
yes, to be throwing more light on her own page. So her mother role in this, honestly, is not mothering. It's not giving that mother figure. Because if I'm a mother, I won't allow my child to do this kind of thing. Even I won't even have to get married to him in the first place. Because did you see the age difference? It's wild. I even heard she got married at the age of 17. Why would her mother allow her get married when she's premature to even enter a marriage of 5 wives? So her mother didn't really play her role well.
I think if I should see Regina Daniels' mom, I will ask her some certain questions. Was there any time, because I know that Regina Daniels and the mom, they are close. They are close. Was there any time this girl complained to you that she was going through a lot in her marriage? What step did you take? Did you involve people, the family people? Did you look for solutions for it? These are the questions I want to ask her. Then I can now come out and say, you did not play any good role. Because the video that she made that was trending was the one that she said that you gave Ned $50,000. That was not what we wanted at that point. What we wanted was for you to come out and tell us, this thing started at this time. We have tried to settle it and it's not working. That was what we wanted to hear. But you came out to say you gave Ned 50K. How does 50K concern your
daughter? The motion. That's how it's looking like.
That's why I said she just looks like someone that just wants to be a part of the whole discussion, wants to be a part of the trend.
The thing is, I think the whole people surrounding Regina Daniels right now are using Regina Daniels for content.
Yeah, wow.
I'm saying this and I'm saying it at this point. I'm not afraid of anyone. You know that a friend of ours, one person came out and said that Regina Daniels locked herself inside. Have you seen that video? And she was crying. I was like, why are you crying on social media?
Do you want us to come and open the door?
Now, how many people ran from social media to come to your house to open the door? Something that you go and look for a carpenter and open the door. And even look at the cry that she was crying. Fake cry. Everybody are using her for content. It's not necessary.
Wow. Thank you so much, MC Sim. Thank you, marvelous. Dear viewers, thank you so much for staying with us. The Real Side on Comfort TV will be back after this short break. Please don't go anywhere. Welcome back, dear viewers. Thank you so much for staying with us. Before we go further, please like this video and share with your loved ones so that they too can be a part of this discussion. Once again, welcome back. Marvin, Regina's father has come out to say that he never gave consent to this marriage. He has always been against it from the beginning. Then most recently, he made a very shocking revelation that he lived in the same house with Ned Nwoko. Even Ned Nwoko's brother, Senator Ned Nwoko's brother, also came out to support this claim. Now you know this girl's father. He knows him personally. Now what does this say about our culture's respect for family approval when it comes to marriage? Because these days you see people just staying together. That is not marriage. Have we lost it in terms of seeking approval from family before we go into this very sacred union, please?
Okay, I would say that we've lost it. Any marriage that your father did not give his consent to,
especially when he's fully alive and well,
and he doesn't accept that marriage, my dear, don't actually go into that marriage, because if matters like this should arise, he won't say anything. He will be lost. He will be like, I told this girl not to do this. Now, what do you want me to do? Because I believe if my father was in support of the marriage, he would have called Sen.Ned and say, man to man, how should we solve this? What do you think my daughter is doing that is not good or is not like? They would have sorted it out as man. But now that the father is not there, it's now scattered. The mother now cannot handle it alone. she still needs the father to say something. She still needs the father to talk. So what I would say is, any marriage that your father did not approve, please just ask him his reason why, and no, because if anything should happen, it will be hard if you don't have a father figure.
People always, there's a saying, what an elder sees,
Yes.
even if you climb the highest,
So for him to have stayed with Ned, probably he knows Ned.
Yeah. And then apart from the whole age difference, and then how many wives he already has.
So for him not to, there's a reason. He lives with Ned, so he has seen the good and the bad parts. He knows that this person is not going to be good for my daughter, and he disapproved, but you still went ahead to go. So my dear, there's nothing your father can do.
Okay, for me, I said I don't want to be sentimental. In as much as the father didn't approve of the marriage, I would still have to ask the father this question: what was your role, or what was your responsibility in the life of Regina Daniels? Because I know that the mother and the father, they were not living together. You understand? They were not living together. So for you to come out and say that you were not in support of this marriage, and the marriage still went on, that means you were absent in this girl's life, and the mother was the one doing everything. So let us not beat around the bush. When the father is not present in the daughter or son's life, once it stands for decision, your decision will not matter. Your decision will not matter. So I want to ask, was he present in this lady's life? If no, sir, your decision no matter. Because no demand. If you like, leave the man first. It does not matter. But if you were present in this lady and they still went on to take that decision without your decision, without your approval, no problem. You tried your best, but at this point, the only thing you can do is to look out for your daughter so that she will not be broken beyond repair. That's just it.
Now again, Regina has been revealed that this girl was not even up to 18 before getting married. She was 17. So in Nigerian constitution, she was not even an adult. So, and then this person she married is a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What does this say about our respect for the Nigerian constitution and the way the people that are meant to be enforcing it are just going about doing what they like? I beg.
At this point, I don't even know what to say to Nigerian constitution, because this is premature marriage. They're supposed to come against this, but I don't know, maybe it's because Senator Ned has a higher influence or something. But the constitution is not really working to it.
I think, the thing is that I will blame the family of the lady and I will blame the family of the man. Why? Because when this marriage wanted to happen, Nigerians, we came out. We said no, she's too young to get married.
Because we've been watching. For someone like me, we've been watching her.
Now we said no, that this girl is too young to get married. She's 17. The mother came out to say that the daughter is not 17.
That she's 18.
That she's
an adult.
That she's an adult. Now the next thing we saw voter's card that she was born 2000 October 10th. Now trying to clarify that she's not 17. Now that the issue now came out again, you're not telling her that she's 17. So the question, who should we believe? Who should we believe? So I think at this point, both families are to be blamed.
And they're not even being honest. Because with the way things are going, even Regina herself, she warned us, it's still that pepper them lifestyle that she was living. Leave me and my marriage alone. She warned Nigeria, she showed us that she's 18. Now, when this issue has come up, we are saying you were 17. Is she doing this now to implicate Senator Ned, or is she being honest? We can't even
tell. The thing is, at this point now, you can't implicate Senator Ned. You know, one of my recent discoveries, I know that the man is a lawyer.
Okay.
So, the best thing in life is for you to know the law. See, once you know the law, it's possible for you to walk around it. But if you don't know the law, you don't know your way around it. You see, Senator Ned, at this point now, you can't implicate him. Because if you want to implicate him, you implicate your own family, because your family gave consent. Okay. That's just the truth.
Thank you very much. Now, how do you think the party involved Regina's side, the Ned side, the family, how do you think they should go further with this issue? Whether even if they want to stay together or if they don't want to stay together, especially when there are children involved. Regina has children for this month. So how do you think they should just go forward with this whole issue?
I think what I would say is both families should come, put heads together and know. If she doesn't want to stay in the marriage, it's fine. She can just leave the marriage and go and rebrand herself and make herself a better person. Does not mean that she won't be in the life of her children. Because as it is now, I heard that Ned is taking, she doesn't want her to have any custody of the children. So if that's the case, she should just leave the marriage, build herself, come back again, still be impacting things on the children's life. That's what I think. Both families need to just come together. They need to come together.
I think the whole thing, they should just stop this social media battle. It's not helping, How was issues of marriage being settled back then? Both families, they come together. I think if both families did this matter wouldn't have gotten to this point. The thing is that this one is trying to prove a point. This one is also trying to prove a point. At the same time, you're not proving any point. You're just making noise. So I think the both families, we are not saying she should go back.
No, nobody has the right to give that.
We are not saying you should go back.
We're not even saying you should leave.
We are not even saying you should leave. It's because your Lamborghini is still with you. So we are not saying you should leave. We are not saying you should go back. All we are saying is that for this matter to just stop, both families should just come and say, this is okay, fine. I don't want retake your bride price. They do again. Our daughter still want to continue to stay with you, but it is the business of the family to settle it. If they leave it for the public, we will take it apart.
Next year, you never.
So, dear viewers, that is where we wrap things up on this episode of The Real Side on ComfortTV.channel. Please help me say thank you to my beautiful and most intelligent guest, MCC. Thank you so much for sharing your wealth of knowledge with us. Thank you so much. And you, the amazing Miss Marvelous, thank you so much too. It's been a pleasure to have you with us. And you too, dear viewers, it's been a pleasure having you with us in this discussion. Remember again to like this video, share with your loved ones, and click on the subscribe button to ComfortTV.channel, and then the notification button beside it so that you'll be the first to know when a video comes up. Until we meet next time. Bye.
Bye.